When you go across the white line, you can get fired up. My biggest example of that, and if you're an A-League fan, I know this is the cricket segment, is Jason Hoffman from the Newcastle Jets. He is the nicest bloke you will ever meet. But as soon as he crossed that white line, you wouldn't want to go up against him.
I think a really good example was shown to us in the White Ball with Harris Rauf. You hear his interviews, one of the nicest people, one of the most well-spoken, humble. And then you get him on the field and he's just this mean, fast bowler. Who's going to be that person from the Australian attack? And I know at the moment, everyone's gone their own ways and they're going to meet in Adelaide a day early or whatever. But I reckon they just need to get together for a couple of days and just iron out a few of these things, come up with a tactic together. We're still going to be Australia, but at the moment, we just need to lift that intensity. You don't have to be, pricks or arseholes. You just need to lift that on-field intensity.
Harris, remember Ryan Harris when he's absolutely busted and he'd still roll out and just trundle down with his knees? So, yeah.
Hit the top of off.
Correct. So, well, we've talked about that. We've talked about the changes for the second test. The last thing before we wrap up the cricket, obviously all eyes head towards Adelaide in the day-night test. The challenge we have is that it will be dire straits if we are 2-0 down because it's a long way back from there. We know that our home state's probably going to get rain for half the test because that's what Sydney Test cricket does. It's a wonderful annual tradition.